Like, it gives me insights. And and I would just say that if you care about the black community, which is built on the black family, then it's critical for men to understand women and for women to understand men.
Yeah.
And one thing that I liked about the way you all have the conversations is that you brought men in and said, okay, what do you think? And or a man will be in the comments saying something, and you'll respond to that. Or like the most impressive show y'all ever did to me, or you've done a ton. You've probably done 1,000 by now, but the most impressive one I remember was when y'all brought that crazy dude in who I don't want to call him crazy. I'm sorry. His son had
Was
just
crazy.
died.
Was
His
crazy.
son had died. Yeah, his 3-year-old, 4-year-old son had died, and he put on Twitter that he was glad his son died or something, which was crazy because he was saying he don't have to pay child support no more or something like that. Which was, I said, oh my God, that's a horrible thing to say. So somehow one of y'all went out and found the dude,
Yeah.
brought him in,
He DM'd
and
me.
and
He DM'd me. He said, y'all ain't explaining me right. Y'all don't got it right. Y'all don't got it right. I said, okay, we'll have you on the show. And you know the thing I love is Dr. Alicia, she was so empathetic just from beginning to end. I was looking like, is this fool? Because I'm untrained. I don't have the same empathy, eyes, ears that she has. I was like, what is this motherfucker? Like, oh, here talking this silly ass shit. Excuse my
it
language.
was it was
Early in the
it was
morning, but
what it started off like I said, oh my God, this was such a bad idea. Like, I mean, it started like with conflict, like y'all rolling your eyes, he's in there talking crazy.
and then he talking like, look at you with your fake hair. Like,
Yeah, he's like, see, I can tell y'all ain't got no man. It was like I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be crazy. But then what happened was
the
I
tide
loved
turned.
how eventually, and I guess I had to give Alicia credit on that because you're right.
Yeah.
She did kind of ask the therapist question. She didn't really judge him at first, and then he had a breakthrough.
Yeah, he
Like
did.
I was touched by it, like where he was literally admitting basically, like,
Yeah.
this was my way of coping. Like, I don't know how to deal with my emotions,
Yeah.
and I was like, I was like, Mo, she's good, okay.
Good. Yeah.
Because yeah, and y'all just had this really great conversation,
Yeah.
and I just loved it. I thought that was really profound.
Yeah. It was really good. And in real time, I think we all collectively kind of changed our thought. And I'm so glad Dr. Alicia was on there to really kind of move that conversation and have the empathy because had she not been there, it would have been like, Negro, who you think you are? That's why you got fake
Mhm.
hair. It would have been that the whole time. Right? It would have been that because we're not
Yes.
that educated and savvy and all that. We're not that. So I'm glad she was there.
Yeah, and this is what I try to tell people. Like, these are little tricks that therapists have. They know they're kind of the
Right.
best in the world at just taking what we think is gonna should lead to a conflict and
Yeah.
just using these tools to help you just kind of make sure everybody's heard and you
Right.
understand each other better. And so I encourage everybody, like, learn these things because it'll save you, right? Because all of us have had a relationship that ended, when it shouldn't have ended, or a friendship that we wish we could repair, but we're scared to admit it, because we don't want to seem weak or whatever, or we're just whatever. It's a sibling we ain't talked to, or a cousin that and if you have certain tools, you kind of know how to coexist in a healthier way. And I just encourage everybody to learn that instead of being stressed out and fighting all the time.